I'm just gonna start now. Hello everyone, whoever is watching, whenever you are watching or whenever you're watching this, welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna do something that I'm gonna try and do every Sunday now, which is smoke my weekly cigar and do my weekly mirror dungeon. Now I'm gonna try and make the mirror dungeons more interesting by doing challenges every Sunday, either taking a specific thing or a solo. And since Canto 9 I decided to do that whole thing with N-Corp Ryoshu and N-Corp Yiseng, I decided why not do them in this mirror dungeon to start with. I got the team ready after all. So let's sit back, relax, have a nice time, have a nice chat, and get my mirror dungeon done. So let me just check if the audio is working. It appears to be. I'll lower it just a tad. There we go. Now, before we begin, let's do my dailies real quick. Not much to do here, I already have everything set, so just want to get those tickets out of the way, right? Oh, there's ash everywhere now, god damn it. So just do our daily real quick. Not gonna do the Lux excavation because, well, we skipped those for daily bonus. And here we go. Lord Lu has no S3. You can go and attack. Struggling because, yeah. This one is Yisang. Yisang is gonna do his big attack. This one is Mao. Mao, who's this one? That's Ryoshu, right? Ryoshu. It's a neutral. Let's do a counter, which is better. Just do our dailies here, get some experience. Hello there, Josette on YouTube. It's nice to see you again. You will be eager to know that while I said I will not be GM for a while in our tabletop, I, however, have begun writing the next chapter. I already had the ideas all planned out. I'm just putting them into shape now. It's gonna be very good, trust me. Don't worry about it, it's gonna be very, very good. I forgot they sent those funny little fellas. Nice. Ah, Lord Lu finally got his S3. Very nice. Tag team that motherfucker. Very nice. I think this is the final wave. This is the final wave, and then we can get started with the mirror dungeon.
일기당천.
The Heisho Lings are so strong. I think my cigar is haunted. Look at him go! So, such excellent voice acting on these IDs, man. Just kill him. And that's my XP daily done. Let's just do the thread dailies by skipping them. Spoiler alert if you haven't played Kanto 9. Spork Suicide. Thank you, Faust.
의의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 좋아. 이걸로 성공한 임무만 90번이
I don't think I'm gonna have enough modules to cash in. Maybe I'm gonna have to recharge. Actually, do I have boxes to collect with the... Yes, I do. Give me those. Right, that's what I need. We'll use boxes, charge it. We got some modules out of it, and we can go on with doing the mirror dungeon. Now, we are going to be using the team I had prepared that one day, which is N-Corp Ryoshu and N-Corp Yiseng, and they are going to be the only units I'm going to be feuding. I do need to level up Yiseng, though. I know it kind of doesn't matter because he's going to be level 55 because of the dungeon we're in, so... Yeah, but I still want to have, you know, call it a little gift. So, Yiseng is leveled up. Let's go back to the mirror dungeon, and there we go, deploy these team. Now, I'm not going to take the Clash Power Up and Damage Protection. I am, however, going to take the level up. Now, the +1 level up means you can go get 9 levels, and when they go for 6, they gain 3 more levels. I am only going to use the basic version, actually, or else it's not a challenge, right? So we're gonna enter with just these. Now, it is a Poise, Tremor, Bleed team, but I guess I want to take the Tremor first because Ryoshu is gonna be the main combatant here. Let's go to Tremor. Let's go with Reverberation because it's very good. Now, gifts. We are going to be running a duo, so... Spice Bush might be good. Coin is also excellent, but I don't think I'm going to take a gift, otherwise it kind of takes away from the challenge. Yeah, let's not go gift searching. It takes away from the challenge, I think. So yeah. Challenge here is to have these 2 goobers, which, by the way, let's get the goobers in here. There we go. Give us a little luck. So, first floor, we got this, which is very good. Eclipse of Scarlet, a healing gift. We got the Tremor gift, another healing gift. I'm thinking this one might be better. This sort of encounter, and this one is on entering. Everyone heals a little bit. We're gonna go with the Forgotten. There's here. So we're deploying only Ryoshu and only him.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
Here they are. Let's do the little goobers. None of them have a defense skill that is good, so That's good. They're gonna have just tank it. They just have to tank
나선
it.
속을 벗어날
That
수
is how dual solo runs go, so they just have to tank it the first few attacks. I haven't checked our weaknesses. It's clearly not slash. Very good. More damage for Torn Memories.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
More Ryoshu. Now I know how Ryoshu works now after extensively using that ID during Kanto 9, but I never used together with Isang, which was what I prepared her for, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to do much. So we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 Contempt. Not good enough for the big attack, so we're gonna save it. Coin power for ever true poison self. Gain true memory, torn memory. He doesn't have poised right now.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
Although I could have used her skill tree right now and get the big attack going off because she did raise the amount of.
나도 그리지.
Wait, did she use a follow up on his flashable counter? That's great.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
We got our ego resources
정예감 속에
going off. Nice.
피가 튀고.
I got 2 skill trees in a row. That's very nice.
피가 튀고.
투성이가 되어
Very
시선은
good.
눈이 멀지
We got our
않다.
full sanity up. We got 7 torn memory. I think it's time.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
Let's see if it works. Probably won't, but
벗어날
rare
수
by
없다고
chances just gonna kill
생각해.
everyone before we can get it off. But hey, they were about to do it.
빠지시는가.
이대로 네
Ah, there we go.
나름 이슬이지. 아직 공동
Haha!
문제가
We pulled it off. It is very good. Look at that. Got a very good ego gift to start with. And a little bit of healing, SP healing too.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
One more time.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
We desperately need that healing eagle. Lose memory yourself. Max 48 for center combat, lose not. Skill return to space itself. Right. Can't lose our stacks of memory just yet. So we're gonna clash.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Weak little, wee little stabs from those boys. Does this gain True Torn memory? Yes. And we need more gaze.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
First battles are not too much to look at. He's at 6. We need one more. Need one more.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
She's gonna do her big attack now and probably consume all the
경외감 속에
contempt we have up.
투성이가 되어
Very nice.
마침내
시선이 눈이 멀지.
And here we go. Oh well.
나선 속을 벗어날
그대로
순 없다.
꿰어소리라.
이대로 내놓은 총알을
I killed Ryoshu, didn't it? Nah.
나름의 예술이 되.
It's gonna kill her now. I screwed up.
마침내 깊은 수면에 빠지시.
Well, Ryoshu did say he can fire anytime. I just haven't mastered the mechanic yet. But it's a very satisfying combo to pull off. It's taking a while to load. Again. Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? Internet's going to shit again, isn't it? Well, if I understand, Ryoshu is the most simpler unit to understand. She inflicts gaze with her attacks, and she gains contempt when being attacked. If there's 7 contempt or awe, contempt or gaze spread around enemies, she does her big attack with S3. If she doesn't, well, she doesn't.
멀지 않게 조심하도록.
Now, if she gets to grasp, when she uses her defensive skill, it turns her into a defensive unit, which is very good. Let's see. We don't have any healing. Not right now, at least.
나선 속을 벗어날 수 없다.
Alright, gotta be very careful.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
Oh, shoot. Thank God they don't inflict bleed.
경외감 속에
There we go.
숨어
Big attack.
경.
He's gonna get us
시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
I guess it's time to use her big attack. It's not gonna resonate so high because it only has True attack weight. No. All we can do, we can use Red Eyes Open to try to get some damage out. Yeah, let's do that.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
Let's do something to save Yusang.
귀가 튀고. 항상 지켜보고 있었지.
Do you think it breaks away from the spirit of the challenge if I use different egos instead of the true egos from the ego gear they have? I think it does. Oh well.
나선 속을
Should I restart?
벗어날 수는 없다.
After doing that, or nah, whatever. It's a whatever. Ah, my string quality is going back down.
이번엔 네 놈인가?
Eh,
나도
그대로
그래.
꿰어소리라.
4.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다. 그 시선 경멸스럽고 벗어날 수 있다고 생각했다.
Nice.
벗어날 수 있다고 생각했다.
Good job, Ryoshu. You clutched it with that ego, but again, I don't think I should use it if I'm going to challenge. I'm not even gonna get someone to scam me today. And we are here. We made it. So Ryoshu is a pierce and he is a blunt pierce. We don't have slash except for egos. We don't inflict burn, we don't inflict bleed, we only tremor and tremor and poise. Here, refresh. Right, let's enhance some gifts. Then heal our team. And do another refresh. Exit divergence, that's good. We need it. Feels like I should take this. Yeah, but I'm not gonna sell the excellent. We'll find it along the way. It's a very common gift. Boss fight.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
First floor. Ryoshu's about to be staggered. She can take it.
나선
She can
속을
take
벗어날
it.
수는 없다.
No, she can't.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리. 그대로
There he goes.
꿰어소리라. 두성이가 되어
It was a bad idea to have healed Ryoshu that on time, but stagger barriers are there and they exist. So we got one gaze. One gaze.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Let's see what we got. Yusang is at 5. Thingamabobbers. Ryoshu, can you do your big attack? We have more than enough gaze for it, so do it.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
There we go.
속에 숨어.
Ooh, it's beautiful.
형, 시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
He's at 7 now. And we do not have... I don't think we're gonna do it, but we're gonna try it anyway.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
Let's see if we can pull off the combo.
그대로 뼈소리라.
이대로 내놓은 총알을
Nope.
마침내
But
깊은
she
수면에
can't be killed by his
마침내
wombo combo, so...
깊은 수면에 빠지시는가?
So we need to have 7 gaze before we can do the combo. You can't hit enemies before the attack goes off. Defense level, advantage taken. We literally got all the gifts we wanted. I mean, Horseshoe is going to be good, but we literally got everything we wanted. That's the second one. We got Kaleidoscope, which is good. It gives us true offense. It seems to be working, sort of. 0 viewers. Seems to be getting better. Alright. 1 viewer. Hello there.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
Probably me.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다. 피가 튀고.
분홍투성이가 되어
5, 6. We don't have enough for the big attack, but we can, you know, crush this one.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리. 분홍투성이가 되어
벗어날 수 있다고 생각했나?
How does the
누가
combo
누구에게
work?
말을
Let's see.
건 거지?
Right, before using this skill, if N-Corp Eagle Contemplator has Contemplative Gaze and can use her base skills, I shall fire anytime this Ryoshu. But before using the skill main target isn't N-Corp. She can use her. Got it, got it. So she doesn't want it one-sided if necessary. But he needs to have contempt of the gaze to use it. Let's give it a whirl.
나선 속을 벗어날 수
There you go, I think it's triggered.
벗어날 수 있다고 생각했나?
I think he's gonna kill everyone, but still.
마침내
There we
깊은
go.
수면에
I see how to do it
네
now.
총알에 맞는 것도 나름 예술이지. 아직
It's
공동
fairly
인상이
easy to do
남길
it.
때는 아닌 것 같아.
It's very easy to pull it off. And this one is excellent. Alright.
눈
I know how to
멀지
build a
않게
combo now.
조심하도록.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Go.
피가 튀고
Ah, she licked the slash.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
And smack. And smack. And smack. And smack. Stagger.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Ah, it's another stagger, isn't it? No. The N-Corp guys used to be so strong on the previous Mirror Dungeons. It was not even funny how strong they were.
구멍투성이가 되어. 이런.
There it is. Now we're gonna have to pick up the slack. We have enough for a big attack.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
There we go, big attack.
경외감 속에 숨어. 진이경. 벗어날 수 시선에 눈이
Very nice
멀지
job,
않다.
Ryoshu. Now, we don't have enough gaze for the big attack on Yiseng's part, so we're gonna do normal.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
I shouldn't be using Yiseng's base skill 1 because it kind of sucks.
구멍투성이가 되어. 구멍투성이가 되어.
그 시선 경멸스럽고 벗어날 수 있다고 생각했나?
Should be able to use it now. Let's see. I have 2, 1, 4, that is 7, so we can use target readjustment.
꿰뚫어
Might even be
퍼지리.
able to use cascading gaze as well.
구멍투성이가 되어.
이대로 네 총알에 맞는 것
There she goes.
나름 예술이지. 아직 공동
Oh, that was good. That was really good.
깊은
Also, my microphone is
수면에
speaking. I should lower it a little bit. That was really, really good. And we got Cascading Gaze as well. Wow, that is good. That is a good team. We don't have any more Gaze, so let's save our skills.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
They can handle it with just base attacks now.
경험할수록 벗어날 수 있다고 생각했. 벗어날 수 있다고 생각했. 벗어날 수 있다고 생각했.
Bang! Bang!
투성이가 되어
Bang!
마침내 깊은 수면에 빠지시는가.
I like it. It's very good. It's very easy to use. The only problem is surviving. Surviving is always a problem when you're running duos, trios, or singles. Let's see here. Falling Flowers. What could it be now? I needed a healing item. There is a healing item. And Ryoshu is going to take it for us. Thank you. Now let's see what we got here. We got 4-leaf clover. Yes, sir. Tangle bundle. That's enhanced stuff. Actually, we do need to heal. So, wait till heal a single sinner. Yeah. Let's see if we can. Oops. Fuse gifts. We are running a Tremor Poise team, and we mostly deal Pierce and blunt damage. So I'm guessing a Pierce thing will be good. Though all of these are very good, I don't want to part with any of them. So I'm just gonna enhance. Let's enhance the Horseshoe. Since we don't have enough guys to trigger our whatchamacallit, trigger the tier 4 gifts, we're not going for them. We want to enhance the materials as well, and that costs a lot of money.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
So, if anyone is watching, how's your day going? Let's see here. I hate finding the fox. I have Ryoshu use her big skill and an ego after. Actually, hold on. Let's be... Come here. Take a look at your ego, boy. That's it.
웃음을 잊으시오.
Awakening.
어떤 일인가.
Okay, has returned memory. Gain points for every turn, lose every turn of memory. It's like on ally kill fail. It's not very good unless you want to sacrifice Ryoshu, literally. Let's take a bunch of one-sideds for sanity damage, why not? Pierce. We're good against Pierce. It's just that the sanity is gonna hurt. Six, we have Gaze. Might as well use it, right? I think it heals. Staggers, heal, user, and ally, yeah. On hit, the skill staggers or defeats the target, heal, user, and ally for more. Yeah. We do have a healing, but I don't want to use it because that kind of defeats the purpose of... I already used it once. I already used it once. I don't want to use it again. But I already used the ones that kind of nullifies the whole process, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't think it will kill it anyway. Do it. I already used it once. If I wanted to do a whole only the N-Corp Ego N-Corp gives him a 10 to bullet combo, it's already ruined, so.
항상 지켜보고 있었지.
Very good, very nice here. We no longer have the necessary gaze for the big attack, that is a shame. We're about to lose our sanity. So I'm gonna have Ryoshu beat this thing. And we're gonna focus our efforts solely on the
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
We have 11 gaze. He is powered up, but he does not have the cool. He has the cool attack. Yes, he does. So let's third skill. Can you clash against that? No, you can't.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
모, 불, 아, 위.
Here we go. Combo time.
이대로 네 총알에 맞는 것도 나름은 예술이지.
Do it again.
그대로 꿰어소리라.
Let's just stagger this time.
내놈 총알에 맞는 나름의 예술이겠고.
Very good. Just kill it, honestly. It's already half dead.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Not enough. Someone's about to lose all their sanity now. Best it be you.
보시게 내 계획했던 대로 되지 않았나?
He's at 15. He's gonna die from a flash.
꿰뚫어
Goodbye.
퍼지리.
That's how I killed some enemies in the tabletop. Stack bleed and just forced them to clash. Aura farming, as some youngings call it nowadays. Alright. I want this and I want this. Kaleidoscope is nice, but it's not gonna help a lot. Ooh, cigarette holder. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we want. That's what we're here to see. We got 2 long fights. 3 long fights. Hatred of Despair, Noon of Violet, and Miracle. Or better, Miracle, they're weak to Pierce. I didn't even see the rewards. I don't want to do with Night of Hatred and the big thing. Except the surgery, yes. Give me the painkillers. Where's Sinclair? Go. I don't like you. Fuck off. How did you succeed that?
한 명 정도는 더 이번만 도와드리는 거예요.
And, ooh, thank you.
이상은 안 돼요.
Pierce ego or poise ego. Pierce ego or poise ego. Give me that. Hi. Normal. Alright.
탁월한 지휘였습니다.
Very nice. If your skills gain clinch power +1, kills use it, huh? You get out of ammo, gain true ammo next turn, start on spare card prayer and data days. Very good if you're running Thumb Salt as well. We are going to the lower path.
저들은 전율하리라.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
We're here to ruin Christmas. They're fatal against blunt. This is gonna be an interesting combat. We don't have enough gaze for neither the combo and neither the big attack.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Now because we have the cigarette holder and the torn bandolier, our pierce attacks are very powerful, very spicy. Dum, dum, dum. How much gaze? We have 3, we have 1. It's taking our sweet time to get it. The odd. Be crushed. I think Ryoshu will be staggered, and so will he. Because I can't redirect these attacks. Actually, what am I doing? We have a perfectly good less res here, and I want to use it.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
It's a slash, but AoE.
흩뿌려져라. 주악 모든 시선이 이끌릴지. 경외감 속에
Ah, we got the cascading because it applies gaze. Very powerful. I do like the Ego Gear, Ego ID plus Ego Gear combos. There should be more of them.
시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
How are we looking here, gaze-wise? That has gaze, the skill fixture of that. Just before use. And he's getting to 10 to flick true gaze. True. Maybe.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
No, we're gonna do another cascading. Ryoshu has 6 gaze on her.
경외감 속에
Ah, you okay.
경.
Nah, not a problem. Yesing, how is that big attack coming up?
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
벗어날 수 있다고 생각해. 그 시선, 경멸성.
I wonder what the next interval is going to be like. I'm really excited for it. Not enough gaze. Not enough gaze. What a shame.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
마침내 깊은 수면에 빠지시는가. 마침내 깊은 수면에 마침내 깊은 수면에
Gnome color.
빠지시는가?
벗어날 수 있다고 생각했나?
Very nice. Really like this thing. It's very good. Hello, Axel Aldane from YouTube. Howdy. Welcome to the stream. We are out here being the Grinch with the two goobers on the screen, ruining Christmas with their pierce weapons. Ooh, it's gambling time. All right. This is a 1% chance. And nothing. 50 costs. Nothing to scoff at, though. Let's see what we got. Infinity Fungality is amazing, and we're gonna take it immediately. We're gonna remove her. Actually, inflicts 1 gaze. We can't take the charge gloves because it's good. Let's see. If I power this up, deals more damage. I kinda wanna take. I'm gonna take the gloves. I don't have any charge gifts on me, but I'll take the gloves. Can we upgrade this? Yes, we can. Nice upgrade. No more upgrades because we're out of money. We're at half health. Anything to fuse? No. All of these gifts are very good for our team right now, so no fusion. There we go. We're ready to kill Santa.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
Whew, this is manageable. Alright. It's an unfocused counter.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
The musics of this counter were peak, man. Not even because you're putting a counter on me that I'm gonna attack you, buddy.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Trevor B. Brackett, hello! Welcome to the stream from YouTube. Let's see, we got only 3 gaze. We can't use the combo yet. Go, my Ryoshu.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
The music was so good. It's just so jolly. And we finally got to see something on the outskirts. And I really like the idea of either running a campaign, a tabletop campaign on the outskirts where there's monster hunters, or something like that. Alright, I think Father Christmas is about to come, so let's mop these guys out.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리. 마침내 깊은 수면에 마침내 깊은
next
수면에
wave.
빠지시는가?
How many waves do we have? 2 out of 4. No more gaze, but simplified tournament memory. Let's keep it going.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
Actually, all of the intervalos had such amazing songs, now that I think of it. Bamboo Hat Kin had some amazing tracks. Nocturnal Sweeping was... I think about the Sweepers theme song all the time. It's so good. Papa Bongi and the Crabs, they were amazing.
벗어날 수 있다고 생각했나?
Nice job, Ryoshu. You sang farm so much aura that it just exploded, I see.
꿰뚫어
Here's Rough, their weakness. I actually don't know. I have Holiday Heathcliff and Altus. I still don't know what they do. I think they are like Gregor's base eagle, where it applies random debuffs. It's nice if you're using like a super mixed team.
깊은 수면에 빠지시는가?
Ryoshu got staggered. That is suboptimal.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리. 마침내 깊은 수면에 빠지시는가. 마침내
We have an active shooter in the
깊은
Alpha in
수면에
the
빠지시는가.
Santa factory. We don't want to shoot Ryoshu just yet, because we don't have gaze or contempt
나
to trigger the
선속을
combo.
벗어날 순 없다.
That's gonna go for Santa. By the way, we're running this mirror dungeon with just these two goobers, and the only Grace of the Stars we have going on is the level up one. Otherwise, it's very raw. I gotta find a way to make the weekly MD more, you know, interesting. Back before the Heisho's holiday hit clip and Legamen were like the big payoffs for Blessing and Res. Yeah. Pretty much, it's kind of sad how easily we replace the base Eagle for Gregor, but I think it's very in character. Alright. I'm saving a lot of S3s here. Santa won't know what hit him.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
벗어날 수 있다고 생각했나?
Oh wait, Santa's not here. Ah, this is floor 2 or 3. Oh, I was saving all those attacks to explode Santa, and Santa didn't show up. What a shame. Give me a random gift. Uncapped defibrillator, it's materials. Let's see. We do have something that give us charge now, so this is pretty good. But neither of them have any gloom skills, so not very good. Dust to dust, it's just burn, and pom-pom hat. We go pom-pom and dust to dust. Evil defining or unrelenting might. We could get this. It's very powerful. We also have the melted eyeball for a thing, but we have also coin here. Let's go visit the good captain. No, it was the normal one, so Santa didn't show up for some reason. Oh, I'm not going this way. I know how to beat him, but I'm not going that way.
저들은 전율하리라.
Alright, it's time for Pequot. Pequot time. Unopposed. Well, we're gonna go with a counter so you don't get... Actually, you're only being targeted by one person. Let's use our block, because it's powerful. Against attacker, 3 times per turn. It's not gonna help much. She's gonna take a lot of damage because they are using blunt and we are weak to blunt. I guess we can open up with red eyes to reduce how much damage we're gonna take, or at least try to stagger someone. Let's open them up with double AoEs. I wanted to make I mentioned it before, but I wanted to make the whole challenge run of using these two, only with the eagles of their IDs, but I already kind of fumbled at the first stage, so... Very nice. Come on, Isang.
태우고 싶은 것을 태울 뿐이요.
How is our gaze? We don't have any gaze. We have a paralyze, and that's no good.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Yeah, by the way, this is the hard dungeon. It's not, I don't play normal dungeons because what's the difference, really? Having difference in resistance is just a way to use for souls and duels. I get you. Yeah. And, yeah. And now we're weak to pride, weak to wrath. but we're just dealing with lust now, and
누구에게
we're
말을
normal
거는
to
거지?
lust. How is our gaze? We have 4 gaze in one, 4 gaze in the other. Yiseng is at 1 toward memory. We can do a basic combo. It's not going to be the most powerful thing in the world, but it's going to be. We're going to be pretty similar because you're right. It's going to get boring after a while. You just go to me. Yeah, pretty much. And El Director said in the latest stream that he did that Mirror Dungeon has become the farming thing, so they're not going to change it much. That's why they're planning on adding new game modes. Like, his exact words was like, "Oh, I finished the MD. I got the ID, all the IDs, all the eagles. What do I do now? You play this game mode." And apparently, it's a thing in the future. Don't know how it's going to work out. Combo, my little creatures. Now, let's see if I got it correctly. There we go.
이대로 네 총알에 맞는 것 나름 예술이지.
It's very satisfying to pull this move off. It's not too difficult too. I thought it was gonna be way harder. Let's see. Ryoshu has a big attack coming up. I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen. I was under the idea that with the release of the extreme floors of Mirror Dungeon, it was going to be sort of a goodbye to Mirror Dungeons. Because, alright, here's like 5 levels of pure bullshit. You can take additional challenges. You, at this point, if you use all the graces, you're gonna have every single ego gift. Here are all of the toys. Play with them. That was my idea, but I think they have different ideas. Ryoshu is fine, I think. She'll live. Now, I am not. The only thing I didn't like is that the director said that this new game mode will be like automatic. The gameplay part would be you select the team, you strategize like synergy between units, and then you put it in this game mode and they battle automatically. And the only thing you have any input over is ego usage, where the battle slow down a bit and you put the ego to change the tide of battle or something like that. It sounds interesting, but I'd rather, play. Odd. Yes. Yes. No, it's neutral? What the hell? Neutral favor dominating. She's faster than everyone else, I think.
속을 벗어날 순 없다.
Big attack. Big attack. I suppose I want to see more. I want to see more stuff, more fights. I like the battle system. It's has some improvements of Ruina, while Ruina has some other better things. You have more freedom of selection of your characters. But when you're running, they are literally the passive attribution for Ruina. Because if you only have one character, you're gonna die. She died. We're struggling at the first fight of the Pequod town floor. Of course we are. This thing is gonna have to carry that weight, or I can retry so they don't die. Yeah, no, Iseng fighting alone is not gonna. He's not gonna survive. He's not built for this. And Harriers are supposed to. Yeah, if they're gonna put auto battling anywhere, I want it in MD. They should keep the railways. Railways are amazing. Even though I only play them like once. I don't play them multiple times. It's always nice because they have all these cool mechanics in them. New mechanics. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Yeah, we did open up with a double AoE for before, and we're gonna do the same here. So we try to stagger a few of them. It goes the exact same way. He rolls tails on his AoE.
맛볼 시간이다.
Alright, time for the beatdown. Second round. No defense skills on the enemy team. Oh, this is not good.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
Yeah.
시선
Nice job.
경멸스럽고.
Alright, get your sanity back on those splashes, Ryoshu. It's your Kanto after all, you deserve the spotlight. Perfectly Sing is like one of the 10 eagles to have Uncharted. It has a lot of AoE if you're looking for it. This one is up type 4, I believe. And yeah, it's up type 4, and it has like 5 attack weight and just inflicts plenty of burn, 10 burn.
어떤 일인가?
It doesn't roll the best thing in the world, like it's a 20 on a roll, and I don't remember how much it does corroded. Let's see. You're saying do something. What was the overclock for it anyway? I can't even see it.
웃음은 꿰뚫어 퍼지리. 어떤 일인가? 분홍투성이가 되어.
Alright, let's see. We have 2 gaze here, we have 1 gaze here, that's 3. Not enough for a combo, not enough for nothing. So it's just battle it out, brothers. Ryoshu is okay.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Ooh, these hurt a lot. Alright. 2 gaze, 3 gaze, 3 gaze. We got good gaze going on. We can use a double whammy here. Double combo. Hopefully. I can't forget to use a double combo. I have to use the block skill. Yep. Let's see if I got it correctly. This is what I like when I run just challenges in quotation marks, is that you learn more of the mechanics of the ID. Delicious. I think I didn't. Risen can't even use the combo now. He got one-sided to the grave apparently. He's very dead. He is very dead. I like focus encounters more than these kinds of encounters because of that. Man, that destroyed him. I don't even think I can do anything at this point.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다. 흩뿌려져라. 주악한 모든 시선이 이끌릴지어다.
Probably didn't kill anyone. I should have used red eyes to heal her, but it is what it is. Ishmael Kantos have some very powerful enemies for that they are. Goodbye. And goodbye. Oof. Let's try it again. There is a way to win here, I can see it. It's just difficult. Or maybe I'm just fucked. But anyway, let's begin. Once again. The 2 eagles at the start didn't do much, so we're not going to use them again. Unless I want to use this. But it targets Ryoshu right away, so... And cut their eyes open to get the passive.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
It's just the 1 bullet, Ryoshu. We'll be fine.
기원치는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 총탄이 저들을 관통하리라.
항상 지켜보고 있었지.
How to do it? Yeah. I think in MD3 they were even worse. It's a nightmare if you pick them up on the extreme floors for whatever reason. How is our... We have no gaze, so nothing. We use it once. I think it will do inflict gaze on everyone. Yeah.
나선
Yeah.
속을 벗어날 수는 없다. 뒤가 튀고.
At least we get the passives going on if you use the eagles.
흩뜨려져. 추악한 모든 시선이 이끌릴지.
Very nice. That's a lot of stagger.
구멍투성이가 되어
Alright. We can handle this just with normal attacks, I believe. Here's what I don't like about chain battles like this, is that this guy is trivial to redirect him, but we can't. But that's why we use power, counters. And Ryoshu's getting one herself. Lower the damage.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
We have to get those skill slots up before we can stand a chance of fighting these guys. Okie dokie. We have one contempt, 3 gaze. We have a combo in our hands. And I have Ryoshu use it right away.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
That's a nice combo. And I guess we can use it again. I see 7 gaze here. And we shall do it again. Like this.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다. 이 시선, 경멸성,
Very nice.
경외감 속에 숨.
Big combo coming up.
진경. 이번엔 이 놈인가? 흥, 나도
Do the thing. Do the thing.
마침내
Ah, I didn't do it because she already consumed
수면에
it.
빠지시는가?
Or I didn't have enough torn memory. Oh well, it was still pretty good.
시선에
How
눈이
did
멀지
you
않다.
stagger again? Didn't you already lose all your stagger? What? Oh well. You know what? Screw you, sun shower.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
It is so good.
스며들 듯한 비. 우산이 새지나 않나 모르겠소.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to avoid the elite nodes while we're down here. And we still have Captain Ahab to go through. I don't see anyone sighted going out from the enemy.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리. 마침내 깊은 수면에 빠지시는가? 마침내
Very good.
깊은 수면
You're saying?
마침내
Very nice. See? It's not impossible, we just gotta lock in a little bit, as the youngings say. Let's avoid elites, shall we? Because they're horde battles, you only have 2 guys. Let's see. Ooh, free gift! Thank you. Where are we gonna fight you? I can redirect attacks here. We're gonna go over here.
저들은 전율하리라.
Indeed. Hopefully. Ah, it's the Gloom Picatulus. We can do something about him, or we can just get hit, because you're blunt. We're blunt weak. So, blunt attack, blunt attack, blunt attack. I have 3 blunt attacks coming
무슨
out,
잊으시오.
and we want to deal with at least one of them.
어떤 일인가?
And Ryoshu can clash directly. Unfortunately, these 2 goobers do not have any evade, so they are always at a disadvantage at the start of a round, because they are going to have to eat an attack or 2. Oof. Hopefully Ryoshu can pick up the slack here. Yeah. He's only getting attacked by 1, and Ryoshu's gonna eat a lot of one-sideds. Let's see here. Which ones are blunt? This one and this one. And then pierces her resistance. She's weak to gloom, isn't she? No, she's normal against gloom.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
It's the Picatulus. The Picatulus aren't technically abnormals. They are Picatulus. Because apparently you can fail a distortion. You can fail to distort and become a Picatula. That's something that can happen. Alright, nice job, Ryoshu. And we have 2 here, we have 3 here. Not enough for the big attack, nor enough for the combo. Which is a shame. Guess we're just gonna do damage around.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
그 시선 경멸스럽고.
Hello, Roland. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here, Roland. I'm glad that the outskirts have Wi-Fi. We got 5 gaze, not enough for the combo. Clash, clash, clash. Clash. Damage. Damage.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
마침내 깊은 수면에 빠지시는가?
Going very well.
마침내 깊은 수면에 빠지시는가?
Really, I really like the Tian Tian was a really good song too. All of the Millie songs are really good. And I know some people that dislike it because it feels like it's too much of a tonal change, but I think it's great exactly because it is a tonal change. Now I would say I thought the recent one was a little weaker because the other fights, just like Hongalu's Kanto, the previous fights before the big boss at the end were better. Let's be honest, Lei Hang stole the show from the... Lei Hang Jachu stole the show from Grandma. Why are these Picatulus so fast? And kill it. Damage and damage.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Bang.
투성이가 되어
Bang.
경외감 속에 숨어. 시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
I heard a lot of people say that the fight against Grandma was pretty much a victory lap in the same fashion that in Library of Ruina when you fight the distorted ensemble, it's also a victory lap, which I agree it was a victory lap, but it was a good victory lap. Sometimes you need to, you know, wrap it up. Grandma was still an issue, we had to deal with Grandma. And my string is dying again. I apologize for that. There's not much I can do. Sometimes my internet decides I'm gonna lower your bitrate now. Silly for having Ego and Shin and all, but still in Jeshu's flow. Now, yeah, here's the thing. Ego and Shin and Mang are not mutually exclusive. They're a technique that can be learned. Especially Shin and Mang. Apparently, it can be learned. You just have to, you know, do it. Ego, on the other hand, specifically Sora's, apparently was borrowed. It was not, well, kind of not hers. It's complicated because not everyone can awaken Ego. It's not something you can train towards getting. So it's really difficult to see how it's going to go from now on. It's all pierce attacks. We're good. And both the recent Kanto Part 3 and on the LCB regular checkup, pretty much the director was telling True Hohenheim, like, don't try to put the characters on a power scale because it's not gonna work out very well. Since there's so much stuff going on in the city that power becomes power. And something I said in multiple streams, for example, we take Sheep Dawn, the Heisho Dawn, and you look at her story, and you see that she is assaulting a castle that is someone's ego. And she is breaking through it with sheer power, sheer strength, because she has the Heisho mutations. In other words, nice ego nerd, check this out. You can see it on Matthias as well on the Kanto 9, where he doesn't get Shin, he gets ridiculous grit, where he just power stands through the damage using his tattoos. So, point is power, and combat will always have a billion different things that can go south or good for you. Ooh, we got a combo. Hold on. So power is power, it's just how you use it. It's fun to power scale, it's fun to compare characters how we do, but sometimes you see images like Jashu looking at Roland and saying, ah, you don't have Mang, so Mang or Shin, you can't beat me. And some people will believe that, unironically. Didn't do a lot of damage.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
In my own tabletop, for example, I do GM a tabletop for Project Moon game. We try to avoid as much touching Ego and Distortion unless we're fighting someone, because Ego and Distortion are such personal things that you can't really put a system on how it shows up. It has been sometimes like has been described sometimes as when, I think it was Moses who said that, or Dante, or one of the two, when something you firmly believe in, you're putting all your faith, falls in one fell swoop, you distort. Now, the city has so much shit going on, it is a dystopia, and has so much bad things going on that you think, like, why isn't everyone distorted all the time? Because it's inconsistent in how it's applied, because you have to talk to Mr. Carmen first. And again, you can fail and turn in one of those things. Distortion and Ego were present before the N-Corp ending, before Library of Ruina, but they were exceedingly rare. And it's shaking up the tables of the city a little bit, because think of it this way. How do I put it? Think of it this way. Everything in the city is about money, workshops, tattoos, gaining power in any way possible, however you can, right? So you usually have to do a lot of jobs, you gotta get money, buy the workshop weaponry, buy augmentations for your body, or find someone to train you, join up with one of the fingers, etc, etc, etc. Now, you take this guy that just happens to have a very tragic backstory, a very strong emotional impetus in his mind, and he suddenly manifests a weapon out of thin air that can compare to these high-end gear without paying a dime. He's not paying taxes for it. The head does not forbid that, but it is shaking up things in a way that I don't think they appreciate it too much. But that's just me thinking out loud. But yeah, it's a little bit in the city. Which is kind of what the whole purpose of L.O.B.Corp was. Darling Bush, SKXKA on Twitch. You are trying to make a website to not do that. I'm sorry. So yeah, on my tabletop, I try to steer away from Distortion and Ego, unless we're fighting someone that I, as a GM, have full control over. But there's a tend not to do Ego. It's just very personal. Oh, love it. But then again, I do run chapters very character-focused on my tabletop. I can't talk about it publicly here because some of my players are watching. But the idea is that I try to follow the Kanto mechanic where we're reminding you of your tragic past or discovering things you didn't know about yourself. For example, this is a Kanto in my tabletop that has already ended. Eugene was a character made by my good friend Toy. He was a torturer. He worked for a syndicate. He tortured people to get information, but he was not much of a fighter. The original syndicate that he worked for had a very tight control over him because he had a family. And so its idea is that, like, okay, we're going to protect your family, but you're going to have to do this for us or, you know, something might happen. Eventually he managed to break away from the syndicate and discover that it was destroyed. But one character on his past that I made it up, he didn't write any of this down. I said, hey, can I do something with your character backstory? And he said, okay. Consent given, we did it. So, a character from his past, a man that has survived the whole torture thing, comes back and he wants revenge. And he, well, discovered that Eugene has a family, so he kidnaps his family to try and lure him out for his revenge story. But what he didn't count on is that Eugene had friends, namely the other players that were there to aid him. And we got the tier 4 burn gift. Interesting. Sorry, let's focus on this. This is good. Carpenter nails. Can't use it. Lust resonance gives us sinking. Yes, yes. What kind of gift do we want? Do we want more Pierce? Yes, we do. I like it, I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. Let's enhance the Pierce. No, wait, this Pierce gift sucks for duels. It's not very good. I wasted money on that. Damn it. Let's get some Tremor gifts. The tabletop is great fun. The system is a little wonky, and we are currently patching through holes we found in it. For example, I don't know if you're playing the same tabletop as I am, if you're from the Project Moon server, tabletop server, but the system has a problem that is mostly focused on combat. It's all about combat. And it doesn't leave much space for roleplay, like a mechanical roleplay, like having things to dictate how things are done. For example, the game does not have a skill system. Like, it has skills that you use in combat, yes, but I'm talking about, like, if you're good with cars, if you're good with doing mechanical work, if you're good at politics, or if you're good at this, all up to roleplay and all up to the stats. So a character with a high prudence, which is the equivalent of intelligence, will be smart in every single situation, regardless of what's going on. Do a refresh real quick here. And so we're constantly we're trying to adapt something from Vampire the Masquerade, from World of Darkness, to Plume of Proof. It's just bind. It's not very good. We don't have anything. So anyway, we're trying to adapt the system from World of Darkness, which is a very roleplay heavy system, so the characters actually have skills. So the main intent behind this would be something like, say, the character is not the smartest tool, not the smartest boy around, but I just realized I didn't heal Ryoshu or him. This is gonna be troublesome. Say the character is not very smart, but he has always been like a gun nut, like he read a magazine about guns, about workshop weapons, etc. So he has a high skill. Hi there. Let her finish. Chamaganera, yeah. So your character is not very smart, but he knows a lot about weapons. So with these skills, it allows you to do a test to identify like a type of weapon that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise because you're not very smart. Same way a character that has low strength but knows how a car works, he can do certain things with a car that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise because he's physically weak. It's all blunt. We're weak to blunt. Yiseng's gonna get staggered at the first turn. Unless I'm gonna have to do that. Star of the City Discord, that's what. I wasn't Star of the City too, I think. The City Stars? I don't remember. Are they still doing the weekly writing challenge?
꿰뚫어 퍼지리. 태우고 싶은 것을 태울 뿐이요.
I don't know if it's the same Stars of the City server I was in, but they had like a weekly challenge of writing, and I was participating for a while, but after a bit I kind of left because it wasn't my type of crowd. I don't do a lot of like, and I had to learn those words by the way because I didn't know them. I think it's called Yume or self-insert, I don't know. Yes, Word of Darkness is excellent for using on the city, specifically the city, because there's so much supernatural stuff happening that it's really, really good. Like, you take vampires and werewolves and just adapt them kind of like to high-level syndicate members, or the sweepers, or distortion, or abnormality that escaped, or something that came from the ruins. There's so much you can do. Alright, Yiseng. Alright, Yiseng. You have a chance here. It's not a very good chance, but you have it. Go. You failed. Stagger. No, not even worth going forward. It's gonna be 2 turns of old lady beating both of them up. Now, do mind, Trevor, that there is a big delay between me saying something here on the street and I actually reaching you because of, you know, delays and all that. Alright, one more time. Ryoshu's gonna take 2 attacks. You are gonna take...
나 선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
Dodge this! Alright, we have enough skill slots now to properly clash against the old lady. Fighting off the old lady again, the evil lady again. Lurking is good. Lurking is good. I've learned a lot of things by lurking. I only own 2 Project Moon servers. The tabletop one, no, 3 actually. Tabletop, the Lunartic one for. Yeah, it's sometimes the stream just drops quality. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I only own 3 Discords. The Project Moon Brazil one that I registered recently because I want to try and meet other Brazil creatures that also enjoy Project Moon. Haven't interacted there yet. I should. And the Lunatic one that has all the assets because I do kit bashing sometimes. And the tabletop one, which is West Marches. Hold on, let me see the actual name. It is PMTRPG EN, so it's not a specific name. Deal damage to her. Beat this old lady.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Boy, I cannot wait for Ahab to be back. It's gonna be so good when she returns. And we're just gonna beat the old lady, I see. Let's save that one.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Very nice. Another highlight from my campaign, for example, as soon as they stop beating up the old lady. Go on. Anyway. I've been waiting for a new League of 9 who have ever been said for like 5 cantos now. Yeah, it seems we're getting close, since shit's going down on Mersault's canto. And with the second smoke war coming up, that's gonna be interesting. Another highlight from my tabletop, to sing my praises a little bit. One of my players had a character called Vince. Vince had a prosthetic arm, organic prosthetic arm that he got from his father. Now, his father owned the workshop. His father and the workshop were destroyed during the incident of the pianist. And Vince survived. And while he was digging through the ruins, he found this prosthetic arm and put it on. I don't remember if he put it on or if it crawled into his arm, because that wasn't a normal prosthetic arm. His father managed to do a backroom deal with people from N-Corp to get a piece of an abnormality to experiment on, try to get some technology. It was completely illegal against company policy and all of that. But pianist happened, workshop got flattened, Vince got a new arm. What I was going to do before Vince gave up on the character, the player for Vince, was that the arm was a piece of an abnormality and it was slowly growing into him. And so during the campaign he would have to fight urges that the abnormality would whisper into his mind, and that would alter the functionalities of the hand. Think like Nero from Devil May Cry, but the hand is doing more than just being cool. Now, unfortunately, the player did give up on the character and wanted to make a new one. And I had set up a plot hook that someone is looking for that arm, because there is a scientist that wanted to research it, but he lost the deal with Vince's father, and he wanted the arm back. He had assumed the arm was lost and destroyed after the pianist, but after discovering that Vince did indeed become a fixer, official fixer, he discovered, hey, the arm is still in one piece. And, brought up some technicalities of oh, your father had a bunch of customers with like weapons they had commissioned. It's a shame he died and the workshop got destroyed, but you still gotta deliver those things, and if you can't, you gotta pay up, and if you can't pay up, we're gonna make you pay up with whatever you can, like body parts, say. And so the fixer that was hired to do that before he got like officially signed the contract, because he felt something was off, came to Vince and said, hey, in like a month I'm gonna start hunting you down. Something is fishy about this. This guy was very interested in getting a specific part of your body, and just letting you know, but in a week, a month, we're gonna be enemies. I'm gonna be hunting you down. Vince gave up on the character, unfortunately. Started a new one, but I didn't want the character just be gone like that, because that's the magic of TRPG. You can alter the stories and nothing is ever lost, even if the character dies. So I altered something and made it an entire new quest line where the players invaded this company, not a wing, but like wing adjacent, like a big corpo, and they were trying to discover something inside. And when they go deep into the facility, the secret facility under the HQ, the secret laboratories, they find Vince's body decapitated, but the arm had completely taken over him, and it was like a abnormality fight, because they were researching that abnormality and it got out of control. So that's how I made it. I didn't throw the character away. It was a very cool fight. Unfortunately, my players managed to skip the entire, fights before the boss, because I had baked in every unit in the corporation, since they were researching this technology, They other equipment had mechanics from the boss fight baked into them. So as they would, you know, be fighting the enemies, they would eventually get to the boss and realize, hey, this boss has all the mechanics of all the enemies we fought before, but compounded into one thing. They evaded all the enemies, because that's tabletop. They will do things you're not expecting. Anyway, resuming beating up the old lady. The old lady has been patiently waiting for me to finish yapping.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
It was an OC abnormality, yes. I made it as, and that's a term that hasn't been brought up a lot in Project Moon stuff. It is a... What was the name for, like, a side grade for an abnormality? It was a... abnormality... I forgot it. Aberration. There we go. Aberration. It was an aberration of Blue Star. This particular, since Vince's character was all about free spirit, being a cool guy, I made an opposite abnormality. It was a aberration of Blue Star that was all about order. It was all about accepting your place in life and not trying to change the status quo. So we had this character that was a free spirit, a chaotic if you're going to buy the alignment chart, with a lawful entity on his arm. Alright, now this is the part where we get beaten by the old lady. Oh yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, we cannot cancel counters here.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
I think the reason why we don't get more aberrations is because aberrations were tied up with Wonder Lab. I wasn't a big fan of Wonder Lab, especially after I discovered that the original author didn't actually play N-Corp and she made up most of the stuff. And I wasn't a very big fan of it. It showed some interesting sides of like the branch facilities, and I still use some of that as reference material. Ah, I didn't realize she got staggered. Can my crew survive this?
나의 최고의 작살잡이 눈앞의 줄을 끊어내라.
Alright, they survived. Barely. Ryoshu really wants to kill Ryoshu right now. I do miss some more side content for Limbus, for Project Moon in general. But yeah, we have to understand that El Director is a very, I wouldn't say autistic, but passionate man, and he wants to micromanage everything, because he already said in multiple streams that I made Project Moon to make my vision true. This is my show, I'm running it. My objective here, while we need the money, is to, in his own words, go far, not rise high. He's actually in actual awe as to why the game is so popular.
나의 최고의 작살잡이 눈앞의 줄을 끊어내라.
Did you get staggered again? How did you get staggered again, Ryoshu? You were already staggered. What's going on? Alright. Ryoshu just recovers her stagger, apparently.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
I guess I gotta watch Iseng shoot an old lady now with a gun. Now, I gotta wonder, are we getting a new Intervallo soon, or are we getting Walpurgis Night? Because it's been a while since the last one, right? I'm perfectly fine with the... I don't know, why did Ryoshu recover his stagger and just re-stagger again? Must be something funky going on. I don't mind the director way of doing things. I think Ryoshu's gonna die from bleed damage. No, she killed her before. Yeah. So I don't mind the director doing the ways he thinks he does, because ultimately I think that's how we get the best games. So like, for example, Morrowind, back when Bethesda still had like a creative bone in their body. Morrowind was created by, the lore was created by Kirkbride, allegedly high off mushrooms, and that's how we got the best, one of the best, most alien settings out there. It's still memorable to this day, and people want to recreate it. Hell, I wanted to replay Morrowind recently. It's only offense levels now, huh? Alright, floor 4. No, 4-5. If I go here, I am going to die. I am 100% sure if I go here, I'm going to die. So let's do it. Hello. Level up my boys, please. When someone does something that they really want to do because they want to do it, it shows. That's the part of like human spirit that we can feel. Like, we see something that someone really put some passion into, we can tell that it was done by someone that really wanted to do this, compared to other products that go through board of directors, marketing teams, and etc. And we have a blunt, but this one's better. Do we have anyone that can tell the truth here? Yes, we have Otis, we have Yisang. Like, you'll take a look at the, for example, the very HUD here for Limbus Company, and that's why they said something about a HUD rework some time ago, but that I really didn't like it, and they got the message and they were keeping a way to use the new HUD and the classic HUD here, because look at all this shit. It's all stylized. Like, it has like this little TV here, has dials that serve absolutely no purpose. Everything is stylized. You look at Lobotomy Corp, everything has this slanted look to it. It's very unique. Library Ruin of another thing. You don't see that on most modern games because it's all the same. Take this because Pierce. Skills damage. Everyone's healed. Good, good, good. Let's upgrade that. I shouldn't have upgraded that. I didn't pay attention to it. It was a technology liberation, not whatever. It's done already. So let's fuse Poise, 4 gift, which is better. We throw Keen Branch into there. We throw this one in there as well. And we throw the... Well, we're not getting any more money now, so... And now we get a rock. We didn't get a rock. Good. We got something better. That's what I wanted. We are going to be selling Dust, because we're not burning, it's not helping much. And we're going to enhance this one for that sweet, sweet offense level up. Kind of. I'm not on top of my game with... Mirror Dungeons, back when I used to run them daily during work, I know from like just taking a look at my team can do this, and doing the extreme floors also really helps with learning. So this, we don't use this. Can we upgrade it? Yes, we can. And what's the power up for this? More damage. We're good to go. If anything, the extreme mirror dungeons have been fun, a learning experience, especially when you get all the Grace and Stars, because you just sit there saying, my team can do this, and this, can this gift be used? Like, when I'm using the Kurokumo clan, which is a Lust Resonance team, I can use anything that does Lust Resonance on it, like, there's a particular gift that gives fire, and Lust Resonance, there's another one that gives sinking. Alright, hello, Faragher. Pathetic creature.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
I love this frog. There's so many eagles you use on it and it looks so miserable. Like if you use Merciless Regret, it flattens his sprite into the ground. If you use like a Dimension Shredder Otis, he's crying as he's being sucked into the abyss. Oh yeah, definitely. The Eagle gifts are amazing right now. But we'll see how they shake things up because you know how it is. The director said that they can't mess too much with Mirror Dungeon because, like I said before, it's our farming tool. We're here to mine away. Which, by the way, reminds me to put something on the screen here. Let's see if I can find it here. My Project Moon folder is a... Yeah, the director said he won't mess too much with the Mirror Dungeon because of how we literally just farm here. That's why he wants to make a different game mode where you can go after a Mirror Dungeon or when you're sick of Mirror Dungeons. It's all very concept stage, so there's no guarantee that he's gonna really do it. Where is that image? I'll find it later. I had like a funny little guy farming. Yeah, let's see. I think it's video capture. No, media source. No. I'll check this out later. Let's kill this pathetic creature. Oh, he is pretty low. I don't like that. I need you to win some flashes here, buddy. We need to get the sanity back up so you don't shoot Ryoshu before it's time. Meanwhile, let me go find that video. Yeah, poor frog. He's gonna shoot Ryoshu, isn't he? No, he's not. He's not. He's almost shooting Ryoshu. That's scary. His eyeball gift is like absolutely necessary on harder difficulties. Sorry about the dogs barking. There's much I can do about them. All right, time for nothing there. We got the skills up so we can actually fight. Buddy pal, you need to win clashes, and I don't know how. So how do I add a video to this? Video capture, video source, video capture. There's a couple of gifts that are incredibly necessary on Mirror Dungeon. I don't know. It's not showing. Nope. There we go. Let's put it on the corner there. The average Mirror Dungeon experience. There we go. Look at him. So yeah, there's a couple of gifts like Charred Disc, I think it's named for burn. Target has burn, reduce offense level. Melted Eyeball, the guy got tremored, reduce offense level. I don't remember the one for Gloom now. But there's a Broken Revolver for Rupture. You need those on the highest extremes, or you're going to be abusing Eagles a lot. A lot. That's, he's also like me. Right.
나 선 속을 벗어날 수 없.
Yeah, artistic sense. Artistic sense increases damage, but I don't remember if it lowers. Yeah, it also does chart. You really, to get on extreme levels, even with all the graces, you gotta learn your ego gifts. You gotta learn what's going on, and then there it is. My favorite abnormality. I love this guy. I actually learned a lot about Buddhism by researching. I use the sound effect, the little ding, every time my players do something that will come back to bite them in the ass in the tabletop, because this is the first Railway boss we got, Madness, and the first time I fought him was with the Blade Lineage Kurokomo mixed team back when they released, so we didn't have beasts like Blade Lineage Merso or Kurokomo Hif and Ishmael. So it was a very long and drawn out battle between these Asian group characters against a Buddha statue, and it was very cool. I loved it. Alright. The funny dinging. Favored, dominating, and favored. And Ryoshu is just going to beat that statue down. Actually, here's where the speed's screwing me over a little bit. Yes, Sang, can you beat this? Yes, you can, and you shall. Oh yeah, Konglu. Whenever I say Konglu, I imagine like in a Donkey Kong suit. But it's no, it's K-Corp themed. Actually, I never used this here. I'm gonna use it once. This is going to be unbreakable. Is that curl cannot be controlled or immobilized? Cannot be. Immobilized. What? I never used this one here since I got it. Let's use it once. Ah. Power Ryoshu. Ryoshu goes Super Saiyan now. Let's save it until we have contempt. There we go.
나 선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
Oh yeah.
투성이가 되어
Lord Lu is a beast, man. I use him a lot. It's just so easy to do damage with him. The Heishos are just insanely powerful. Yeah, it's literally just Kaioken. I mean, we got that during the Japanese Kanto, right? It's only fair we call it the Kaioken Saiyan. Damn. Damn. Alright, how are we on combos? We are primed and ready for comboing. And we're going to use it once here. Use it here. Is this being clashed? Is this being clashed? Alright, so can we pull a double combo?
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Punch through.
이대로 네 총알에 맞는 것 나름 이틀이지. 아직
Very
건강
nice.
유적을 남길 때는
And then we follow it up cascading.
경외감 속에 숨어.
Oh, come on, Ryoshu. You roll tails on both of them? No, not a problem. I trust you're gonna do it right this time.
경외감 속에 숨어.
There we go. Or does the hybrid merchant too?
경멸.
Oh, the back horse saying yeah, no, Lord Lu and the Heisholings are insane versatile. You can just do whatever the hell with them, and retreat orders and bringing back allies from the backups with a free attack is so busted if you know what you're doing. It is such a, and I wish more. Now here's one problem that I do have with Limbus, and that is to be expected of any game where they're getting their grips on things, is that feature creep and power creep is a thing. It's real and it's happening. Maybe in the future they will fix it. They found a way to fix it. Power creep and feature creep is having team leaders. So you take Blade Lineage before Mersault came out. They were okay. I used them for Mirror Dungeons. They were fine. But then Blade Lineage Mersault came out, and suddenly they were very good. Very, very good, because now we have a team leader. The problem of that is that you have to have the particular ID to actually run the team optimally. And it doesn't really fix the problem of power feature creep, but it adds a little band-aid. It's a good band-aid. It holds it together. As long as you keep that unit alive, they're going to be good. But it's still a band-aid. Now, if one day, my dream is that El Director will add, I don't know, Uptime 5, but a special type of Uptime 5, where you don't use resources on it. Uptime 5 is completed by completing a very difficult stage with that particular unit. Say, let's talk about N-Corp, for example, N-Corp Fanatics, right? So you want to uptide N, so you get this really difficult battle where you have to use the uptide form of that unit in the difficult stage, and if you beat it, you uptide to level 5, and it comes with new mechanics for them. That would be like my dream come true. I think Battle Cats was a different gacha game that I used to play while commuting to work when I worked at a hotel. Did that for really early units, really shitty units that became meta-defining after they got their equivalent of Uptime 5.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Hello, it's slowly.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
Yeah, the Kaioken was a little too strong. Give it a second, it will eventually come back. I don't know why he does that. Give it a second, it will eventually come back. I don't know why he does that.
이대로 네 총알에 맞는 것도 나름 예술이지. 아직 공동 유작을 남길 때는 아닌 것 같군.
Interesting.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리. 그대로 꿰었소리라. 마침내 깊은 수면에 빠지시는가.
So, that's it. We completed the weekly mirror dungeon. Just in time for me to finish my cigar, too. We're not gonna go further than that.
경외라 혹은 괄목하든
Look at that.
평범과 비범은 이렇게나 큰 차이를 보이지. 한낱 날개 따위에 안주할 내가 아니다만 아직
Now, I'm gonna wait for the stream to stabilize before I hit claim over here. Because we deserve that, at least to be good on stream, so give it a moment. And it's still pretty bad, the connection. Why is it doing that? Well, in any case, let's hit that paycheck for the weekly. And hello, it's back, it's back. And cash in.
지금을 쪼개어 1천, 편린들을 비춰진 미래를 쪼개어 다시 2천. 마침내 깨어지겠어. 기억고 일순 모든 걸 끌어모아 삼천대천.
Very nice.
뚝딱거리는 시계도 있고 부릉부릉하는 버스도 있고 근사한 친구들도 잔뜩 만들었네.
What is this creature?
다행이야.
내게 이 말을 맡겼다는 건 그만한 각오가 되어 있다는 뜻이겠군.
That's a threat.
좋아.
And the Ryoshu one.
3번 베어낸다. 과거를 1000번 단조하는 베어내고 미래에서
Looks like, but a very bad quality.
찰나의 일순 다시 1000번을 끊어. 산젠다이 세카이.
Alright, we completed the battle pass. And now I am going to cash in my dailies as well. Everything cashed in. It is time to pick up the IDs I didn't yet, which is Dojet. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go get some Otis shards. I think if I crack 30 boxes, I should get enough. Otis. Barely. Crack 9 more. Just about. There we go.
전파
Sharded.
차단기 불량, 긴급 차폐합금, 또 불량, 라이플 압력 조절 장치. 이것도 불량이고.
And let's see that uptime. Where is autism?
오제트
Alright,
감사.
here we go.
시타는 나와 함께 좌측 구역으로. 탈라타, 아샤라는 건물을 끼고 뒤쪽으로 크게 돌아간다. 나머지 인원은 현 위치에 샀소. 자율적으로 표적을 압박해라.
I don't understand. Sony Armory are the very same gear my team and I have been using until just a few days ago. I remember receiving a report that were abnormal distortion that we were exerting martial force to suppress. Upon hearing that, I came here and packed a few ammo cans full of anti-abnormality special rounds for the mission. I remember it as clearly as happened yesterday. So how come they're all so faulty now? Solar interference module, it's got snapped actuator cable, impact distributed attenuation unit, it's not even here. The fault cognition filter settings are all jacked up too. These were all functions that, while never used that frequently, were consequential enough that I was pushed to use them at least once while in operation. Something about this smelled funny. I was too precise and intentional to be disregarded as a mere coincidence. I must have been someone who possessed a crazy technical and tactical knowledge of each gear's sabotage then. What the hell is this? Ma'am? Couldn't you have no... I don't suppose there was any reason for you to knock. No, man, I did not knock on account of this being an armory. So, what's your business? Document for you, ma'am. It is a business letter, latest release, dimensional container issues logistic notice, man. Latest release, dimensional container issuance logistics notice. Latest must be referring to the wallet model I saw in the pamphlet some time ago. I do wonder if it's really nice to replace that gear again, especially when the last renewal was about a month ago, but why not, I suppose. This company is disgustingly rich. I have no idea how they do it, but they keep picking up these partnerships with corporations and workshops, and snagging the rights to internally distribute their yet-to-be-announced products as a test run. When I see them eagerly issuing us gear loaded with singularity tech, which must cost them a fortune in patent fees, it almost makes me wonder if they never even consider the idea of budgeting. Even the gears in this armory are all high quality. No, they are not just high quality, they are extravagantly top-notch. Very well, leave it on my desk. And hold on, do you know who is responsible for running the last gear inspection? Of this armory, technicians sent directly by higher-ups in the LCA, man, and they came in a few days ago to test their functionalities. Or the HQ? Yes, ma'am. And by any chance, would you like us to run an inspection of our own? No, don't worry about it. They already ran an inspection just a few days ago. No need to concern yourself with doing it again. Anyway, how's the situation now at the research facility? According to the transmission from the before team, it seems to me they're having a hard time getting a clear picture of what's happening within the facility. Regardless, the word is that the recon team of the Special Operations Unit might be getting deployed soon. The Special Operations Units, are the portals working again? No, ma'am. Strange. The HQ's response is too tepid, considering it is the research facility of the LCA under attack. Even stranger still, Wayfarer Corp, responsible for the development of service at the backdoor portal stabilization technology for the HQ, hasn't reacted in any meaningful way to its rather serious breach of security. Perhaps they already talked this out with their higher-ups, but either way, this isn't something a mere team leader like myself should rack her head over. Would you like us to go on standby for deployment just in case? Ha! Say it like you mean it next time. Just take it easy for now. Yes, ma'am. I shouldn't expect the rest of the gear here. And that's everything. So the HQ employees left these gears in such states of disrepair, huh? But they left these too neatly organized afterward to chalk it up to mere negligence. What could this shady company possibly be planning now? After the smoke war came to a close, I wandered for a while unable to find a place to settle, until one day I was scouted by a rather peculiar Grade 1 fixer office, which was mysteriously maintained its grade despite its rather middling fame and performance, via mutual acquaintance connection. The terms of the contract, which were delivered to me with a heads up that we would later be a part of a corporation called Limbus Company, were almost unbelievably lucrative. Although the role I was to take was that of a simple team leader at a company I had only just heard of, I was offered with an eye-watering salary. And those assigned under my command were nothing less than what we call elite operatives. Despite those incredible perks, there were moments when I could not help but feel a sudden chill running down my spine as I carried out the mission sent to us from the higher-ups. Our next mission seems to me will be sent to obliterate a finger subsidiary known as the House of Spiders. Yes, now is one such moment. There is this sudden chill again, that I might be getting swept up in a current much greater than myself. In the zone we're handling, looks like we'll be responsible for dealing with a proxy of the Index, who was once the star of the city all of his own. We're going to need a new strategy. What is this Half-Life screen? Ujat Talata, cover the gap on your left. I'll take the right. We lost the target. Man, how do you think the proselytes found about this place? Through the prescript. What else could it possibly be? Yeah, they kind of just do that. Among the Index members who crashed the fight, the ones wearing long capes went after the so-called Index Nurse Father without engaging us. The Nurse Father had a rather nasty, almost fatal wound. But assuming that the Index members who went after the Nurse Father would provide appropriate medical assistance, survival was still a possibility. We suffered some heavy losses, but this is rather acceptable outcome. Numerous rarely used functions and additional workshop gear you brought to the mission really came in truly clutch in this operation, man. I thought preparing as wide a range of options as possible seemed to be the most apt countermeasure against an enemy that is difficult to predict, that is all. As for our deceased, collect their gear, and either incinerate or crush their faces. Wow. Well then, time for the report. Come in, this is LCA Vanguard Team UJAT, position secured, over. I sensed it all in that slight exhale coming through the radio. That surprise followed by marvel, and through it all an undercurrent of annoyance. The listener is impressed by the unexpected success, but annoyed by the fact that said success undermined the real intent behind the mission. Is that so? That might as well be a confirmation of my suspicions. Now I know who sabotaged our gears in the armory, and internal documents and bodies found on site will be collected by the after team. As for the handover of relics to the LCA R&D team, we will be giving the relic handling task to a different party. Understood. Do you have any further questions? Negative. Listen, team leader. Please keep up the good work, exactly as you're doing now. There are many questions to be explored upon my return, but at this moment I had only one answer to mutter back into the radio. Understood. Yeah, I was really sad that the UJAT got a dedicated jobber segment on the third part of the canto where they all instantly die at the hands of Rien. But they're supposed to be like all grade 1 fixers, which are kind of big deals. Do I have enough to maximize it? Yes, I do. Fully powered. There's a few more guys that I haven't fully powered yet. Let me do that. Which was Index, Faust. Now we got normal shards. Fully powered and done. not you, Dawn. Other Dawn. This Dawn. There we go. And we're back where I like to leave my account on. Every ID acquired, every ID uptied. We are just not on the every ego uptied to max. If you go over here, there's still a bunch of them I have to do. And Tier 1. Great Chichilio Cosmo. Let's just do this. No, it's not just Altis. Altis is apparently a very big deal because, sorry, even watch his face. Moses recognized her to being like a big deal. It's just that their gear was actually working now, and just those 3 grade 1 fixers managed to deal with Rian on their own. It was pretty much confirmed on the after scene that. Yeah, the after scene that if they didn't have their gear manipulated, they would have mopped the floor with a house of spiders. Alright, I think that's it for today. Here's my friend code if you need it. Just accept someone send me it. Hey, friend. There we go. Here's my friend code if you need it. I have everyone. Yeah, the uptight quest never ends. The moment the director hits me with an uptight 5 for Eagles, I am going to perish. But that is it for today. I have done my mirror dungeon on Sunday. Still some time left for me before I go to sleep. I have work tomorrow in the morning. I'm gonna end the stream here today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for participating. If you haven't subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you do. That would be very nice. I also stream on Twitch, because why not? I can dual stream. And I try to stream every day around the same time. It's not always Limbus Company. I'm trying to get through the original Halo trilogy right now. But I'm always going to be doing Limbus Company whenever there's an event or on Sundays to do Mirror Dungeons with the challenge. But that is it for today. Thank you for showing up, Trevor B. Brackett. And it's very nice talking to you. And we'll catch you next time, hopefully. And have a good Sunday end and a nice week start.